Hello muckers and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to my vlog. I don't know if you're noticing or if there's much difference or whatever, but I got a new camera and it is because my old one, let me show you. This is what my old one looks like right now. It shattered. And it was being a little bit iffy for a while, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm glad to have a new one. I am a Canon person. This is for all my camera people out there. I'm normally a Canon person, but I've switched over to Sony. So let me know if it's better, worse, or whatever. Okay, so today is, what day is it actually? Let me figure this out because I do not know. It is Saturday the 16th of September. And it is my brother's birthday tomorrow. Basically, my entire family's birthdays are in September. So whatever happened within the last few days, I do not recall. It has been a blur. The girls are currently out on the balcony, but yesterday was so much fun. So my friends launched their own night, like their own club that they've been working on for a while, right? And it was like this lesbian hyper pop night, and they were up against really big competing queer clubs last night, and they almost sold out, and it was so much fun, and I'm so proud of them. They had so much hard work that went into that. Like, a couple of them learned how to DJ for this. Like, I just love whenever my friends do things, and I get super proud of them, and yesterday was definitely a moment where I was super, super, super proud of my friends. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? I've lost my voice. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:31 p.m.
Thank you. So I have lost my voice. I was screaming a lot last night. Thankfully, I'm not hungover today, which is amazing. I wonder if we could get Milo to say hello. Milo, come here. Milo. I think we might get Milo to come over and say hello. Hi. Hi. Do you want to say hello? Hi, Milo. His big surgery is next week. He is getting neutered on the 25th. And he is also probably getting dental surgery because he has a little bit of gingivitis. Hi. And so he has that next week. I think it's next week anyway, so I'm super nervous, but I can't wait for him to finally be neutered. It has been 3 long years in the waiting. So that is exciting for well, actually not exciting for Mr. Milo whenever he realizes that he has lost his balls. So yeah. I've lost my voice today, like I said, and I have been taking soothers all day. I feel like I'm probably exceeding the limit of like how many soothers you can have in one day because I just really, I need it. Whenever I woke up this morning, I called my mom and she was like, who is this? Like, these honey and lemon ones are like my go-to. These are my go-to. I don't know how many you can have of these before it starts getting a little bit problematic, but not suitable for children under 4. Okay, I'm not a child under 4, so great. That has been something that has been helping me today. Is there a smoothing filter on my face? What? Soft skin. Oh my god, there's a smoothing filter that has been on my skin this entire time. High, mid, low, off. Ooh! The truth comes out. Yeah, I'll turn it off. Let's be real. We're being so real right now. Oh, I didn't know that I had a smoothing filter on. Ah! Oh my god, I can film now on my worst days. On my worst days. Amazing. Well, that's really exciting to know. Also, I find these 2 notebooks that I haven't used. Why is it just pitch black in my room? We'll do a little bit of light in here. I don't like too much light in my bedroom. But I found those 2 notepads whenever I was cleaning my apartment, and they're completely empty, which is great. Or wait, hold on, I don't think they were completely empty. You know what was crazy? Oh, this is my favorite kind of notebook that has no lines in it. They are empty, but there was a couple notebooks that I found that had like a couple pages written in them, and let me tell you something. I have been completely re-inspired to start journaling again because I was reading passages of my life from January of 2022 and oh my god, I was so depressed and so lonely in January of 2022 and I don't even remember feeling like that, but the words that I was writing about how I felt, boy. I was feeling like I was completely alone in Brighton. I felt that I had no friends. I was like writing that I was like unlovable and stuff like this. Really cute little Disneyland bag. I love this one. And it was crazy. It was like, I don't remember feeling this way. But obviously it was very, by the way, ignore that I have all these clothes down here. They're things that still need to be washed. So we're just gonna kick this and pretend that that's not there. I think there's something very interesting about journaling and getting a very intimate look into your feelings, which is obviously what it is. It's just that. It is just your feelings. And so I actually ended up throwing away a lot of my journals. I know it's nice to look back on journals, and I know people really enjoy to think of where they were at this time last year and stuff like that, but I was reading through, and by the way, there was passages from February that were, I was like, oh my god, I just had the best day ever. I was just being a little bit dramatic in January because I went through 2 really bad situationships, and one of my situationships that was like possibly gonna turn into a relationship ended up sleeping with one of my friends, so I was going through it in January. So that's why January was a little bit more dramatic than usual, but then February I was right back to normal again. So I read through the pages and I was like, okay, I've got a gist of like where my life was at like all last year, and then I threw it out, and then I found my notebook from 2020, and it was the weekend that I moved, and I kept that one. It's super interesting to read it. I'm talking about like how nervous I am to be in a new city. I feel, have I made the right decision? I was talking about like going out and trying to find friends, and I was like, am I gonna be alone forever? Like, have I made a bad mistake? And then it's interesting like reading that and then thinking now that I have like all my friends, I have all this experience in Brighton, and just the uncertainty. And the reason that I really enjoyed reading that and kept it is because I know I'm gonna feel that way in Manchester whenever I move in like 2 weeks or something. Oh, well, they pushed back my fucking move-in date, so it's probably like 3 weeks or something now. I know that I'm gonna feel that way whenever I move. It is so fucking hot right now. I know that I'm gonna feel a very similar way, so I kept the notebook from those feelings whenever I was in Brighton to kind of remind myself that that's very normal, and then look where I ended up, you know, going whenever I was a couple more years in Brighton, just to kind of remind myself that, you know, you can go through a little hard period and, you know, it is what it is. And I don't know, I'm excited to move. I actually have a lot of friends moving to Manchester as well, which is something that is a big head start. I didn't have anyone that I knew in Brighton. So it's been a big thing that like a couple people that I'm friends with in Brighton are also moving to Manchester. Hold on, Milo looks really cute. Hi, Milo. Are you there with the little seagull toy? Hi, beautiful boy. Hi. Oh, you look so pretty, Milo. You look so pretty, Milo. So I'm actually feeling very positive about the Manchester move because I already kind of have a little bit of a head start. My friend Aoife, who moved to Japan, by the way, funny story, a couple people commented on her TikTok and was like, are you Adam McIntyre's friend, by the way? Like, your TikTok of moving to Japan just popped up on my For You page, and Adam said that his friend who moved to Japan is called Aoife, and Aoife was like, are these your viewers? And I was like, yeah, and she was like, what are you saying about me in your videos? And I was like, oh, nothing, I just said that you're moving to Japan. I didn't make an entire video talking about that I was so emotional for you. And so I was talking to her about the fact that whenever I was in Derry recently and hung out with her, she introduced me to one of her friends who lives in Manchester, and we're gonna go out that weekend. I have a couple people, like I said, from Brighton that are moving up. I also kind of know friends of friends and stuff. So anyway, that's the update right now. It is 20 to 6. And it's a pretty foggy day, but it is so hot. If you want a little update on what I did today, I actually didn't have a hungover day. I actually wasn't that bad. I know I've lost my voice, but I wasn't that hungover. This morning, I wasn't gonna film today. Me, Dolly, and Bonnie went to the beach like we normally do. And then I came back, I got my coffee, and I've basically just been sitting around the apartment watching Vanderpump Rules all day. Guilty. Hi, pretty boy. Hi. Hi, pretty boy. How are you? Come here for cuddles. Come here for cuddles. Oh, he's the best boy in the entire world. Oh, he's the best boy in the entire world. He likes when I rub his cheeks. Oh, he likes when I rub his cheeks. I was really wanting to go out today, I'm gonna be honest, but then I remembered that it's a Saturday, which means that it's going to be so busy everywhere, which is a little bit annoying. I do have another vacuum sealed bag that we could do together. I have been in the process of finalizing some more vacuum sealed bags, so we can do that right now because I'm trying to get as many things condensed as possible. And also, what we could do right now, this is super random and super silly, but we could paint this wall now. So this is what I'm talking about whenever I had fake blood stained on it. So yeah, like 2 Halloweens ago, I came in here and sprayed myself with fake blood, not knowing that it was gonna stain the wall behind me. A very stupid thing on my behalf. But we may as well paint it now. I've gotten white paint and I'm really just gonna do like the landlord special here. I'm just gonna, that's all I'm doing. Because like I've said, I'm not getting my deposit back at all in this apartment, so I don't need to be doing any of this stuff, but I'm just trying my best to hand the apartment back as accurate to what I got it as possible. So I have this like big fucking tub of paint that I'm only gonna use like a little bit of. So if anyone wants a white tub of matte white paint, that's my next giveaway. That is my next giveaway. So let's do this. I mean, I guess the apartment will smell nice. It'll smell like a new paint job, which will be super exciting. I have never painted anything except for like a canvas before. So if I just look at the wall like a canvas, then maybe that'll work. How do I get this off? How do you open this thing? Hello? What? Oh, you need like it clips it out or something. Okay, so I got it open by using a knife. I don't know if you're supposed to smell that, but I just wanted to see what it smelled like. I don't know what I'm doing. So clip this in here. Wonderful. This motion? Sure. I feel like a landlord. Oh, it's like thick. Oh, this shit is thick. Oh no. Oh no. Wait! Oh my god, this is the exact paint that they use. This is so accurate. Oh, for funsies, I might just paint the entire place. Oh my god, and the fake blood isn't there anymore. What the fuck? What? That is crazy. Oh my god, it's the same color. Like, literally the same color. Oh my god, this is brilliant. Oh, this is just so much fun. This is literally probably what landlords do. They just paint over shit. And can you blame them? It's so much fun. Oh, that was a big dollop. Oh my god, I'm having the most amount of fun I've had in a long time. Whee! 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 See if they start fighting me over deposits and stuff, I'm gonna show them this vlog. Look at this. Talk about a caring tenant. I can't believe I didn't just do this a long time ago. Anywhere else need painted in here? Oh, darn there. I need to finish this off at the bottom though. Have you ever seen the memes of like the landlords that will literally paint over like cockroaches and spiders and stuff because they're that lazy? That would probably be me also. Wait, why is it coming through the wall again? What? Back. What the hell? The red is like emerging again. Hello? Okay, I guess we were just gonna have to keep painting over it whenever it dries and stuff, which I'm not opposed to. I'm having fun, like I told you. Oh no, it's on the floor, 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 it's on the floor. I'll use one of these to pick it up. Okay, emergency over. Phew, that was scary. That was a jump scare. Phew! Okay, note to self. Tap off the paint before you put it on the wall. Okay, brilliant! Oh, There's just a little bit of dust. Okay, great job, Adam! I can do anything I put my mind to. Okay, there's literally just a little bit on this other one. Hold on. I need to tell my mother about this immediately. She's gonna be so proud of me. Hi, you're gonna be so proud of me.
I'm really proud of you, son.
That's very beautiful. Thank you for already being proud of me.
Oh, is that the paint or did you wash?
The fake blood, it's all
I
painted.
know, but is that the paint or did you wash it off?
I painted it off.
Oh, good. That looks great. Brilliant.
It was super easy, so now I know that I can do that over the marks on the walls.
Did you get a tray as well to put the paint out if you've got a roller? How did you get the paint on the roller? Oh, Jesus Christ. How did you get the paint on the roller, Adam?
I just dumped it in.
You're supposed to get a tray for the roller to take off the excess paint.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, yeah. Well, Adam, you're supposed to use it.
But this is so much easier. What?
That's what your son's doing. He's got the tray right. Shoot out of the tray.
What? I'm using it to store the stuff. What? Am I not supposed to do that?
We had a bought radiator rollers, the smaller ones, they fit onto the tunnels.
That's what some of them do. He's showing you.
I mean, it fits it. You could have got one that had like a square top done. Like, you could line that tray with a plastic bag so you don't have to clean it out and just fucking dump it.
Or I could just do what I've been doing. And it's been working, look.
It looks very good, so definitely was matte then.
Yeah, it's the same color. So I'm gonna do the living room and stuff whenever I know the girls are. The problem is the red keeps seeping through again.
You might have to do maybe 2 coats.
I have paint all over myself now. Okay, so apparently doing this was not correct. No one told me. Oh, I just grabbed that has paint. Adam, critical thinking, please. Please use the critical thinking sometimes. Come here, girls. I'm wearing my Crocs, by the way. Do you like them? Because everyone hates them. These are Crocs that I bought my first ever time that I moved to Brighton. These were my little present to myself. Bonnie, you got in the way of me lifting my foot. Bonnie, you got in the way of me lifting my foot. Now you're just underneath. Now you're just a footrest, girl. These are my little silly Crocs. I just find them again. They have been lost for 2 years. I find them. They were at the bottom of my cupboard. So I've been having a pretty chill day today. Again, it's not a hangover day. I'm not hungover. I don't even have a headache. I don't have anything. I'm just quite lazy today. I'm lazy at the moment. So that's currently where I'm at. But the girls are here. And to be fair, we have already gone on a walk today. So that to me is not that lazy. It's not that lazy. Tomorrow is going to be a very... Oh, are you stuck? Oh, there you go. Tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day because me and my friend Emily are going to London. We're going to London for the day and I have made us a lot of reservations. We're going to go to the zoo. We are going to go to my favorite restaurant in the entire world. Well, that's not true. One of my favorite restaurants, my favorite restaurant in the entire world is Dan Tana's in Los Angeles. One of my other favorite restaurants is an Italian in London. So we're gonna go to that tomorrow. I've made us a reservation. And then we're gonna go to like Camden Market. Me and her just gonna have a nice little day, me and Em, walking around London, being silly little tourists on a silly little Sunday. So I'm very excited for that. So I'm kind of resting today knowing that I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking tomorrow. London takes it out of me. So I'm very excited though. Come on, talk more time. Come on. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. Come on, Bonnie. She's so strong. Come on, Bonnie. Oh, you're pulling me away. Oh no, you're pulling me away. You're so strong. Oh, you're so much stronger than me. Hello, everyone. So it is currently about 10:30 and I have ordered some Popeyes, which is on the way. It is currently 7 minutes away. I'm very excited for that. Remember Popeyes where I was like, I'm never ordering this again. I'm ordering it again. So I currently have a tea that I need to drink before that comes. I love these teas. I've shown them before, by the way, but my favorite thing used to be like an English tea. And let me tell you, I love an English tea, but I can't drink a lot of them. And what I like doing is, especially whenever I feel sick, you know, the warm drinks down my throat. But if I keep doing English tea, I will be sick because I can't drink English tea if there's not a lot of milk in it. And then a lot of milk makes my stomach go, uh-oh. So where's the tea? This is the one I like. It is immune support. Don't know if it actually does anything like it says, but I love it, and it is my favorite go-to one. So this is probably way too hot to still drink, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I had a 3-hour stream. Hi, Dolly, I'm coming to see you. Hi, Bonnie and Dolly, I'm coming to see you. I had a 3-hour stream tonight, which was really good. Went well. But I'm losing my voice constantly these days, so it's obviously a little bit of a challenge to do streams where I'm talking for so long. Hey, don't flash them, don't flash them, don't flash them. But as long as I keep drinking my tea, oh my god, she is so, literally the most annoying dog of all time. The second most annoying dog of all time. I can't even talk if there is a tennis ball in this. Sure. I cannot even talk if there is a tennis ball in this room. I love it. I'm only joking. I think it's very cute, but it's very annoying as well. She's so sweet, but she is so annoying. Ow! She just hit me with it. Go. Do you want to show them your toy? Do you want to show them? Wait, come here. Let me see it. I want to show them. No, let me see. This isn't tug of war. Let me show them. It's a bottle of rosé. Oh my god. Can I show them? Please. Okay, you're not going to be able to see, but it's a bottle of rosé, and it's like a squashed up bottle. I have it, not you. Go get it. I see that you brought me the ball. Especially when my dogs go back home for Christmas time. This is what Dolly does to my dad all the time. She just does the ball. And let me tell you something. Whenever I have friends over and we're all sitting in like the sofa, she is so persistent. I'll give her something. She's persistent. But I want someone to love me the way that Dolly loves a tennis ball. Whenever we were at the beach today, I brought one of the pink tennis balls. I brought one of the pink tennis balls that we normally use. We lost it, and you know why we lost it? Oh, I didn't even go on a rant about this. Squeak it. Squeak it, squeak it, squeak it, squeak it. I didn't even go on a rant about this, but I should have. I brought one of her tennis balls and I threw it down the beach. There wasn't that many people at the beach. I really wanted to talk about this. I don't know why I didn't talk about this. So as I told you, we went to the beach and it was a lovely time. Brought both the girls, which is rare because I don't like, someone commented and was like, why do you give one of your dogs so much more attention than the other one? And I was like, wow, I've talked about this. I understand if you're just asking a question, but it was phrased in a way of like, I am not doing as good a job parenting Bonnie as what I am Dolly, and I would argue that I'm actually parenting Bonnie better than Dolly because I know her limits when it comes to the general public, and I know that it is, I'm gonna let them out in the balcony because they're very hot right now after, see, Bonnie is like dying after that minimal play. Come on girls, let's go out in the balcony. Let's go in the balcony. Let's go in the balcony, come on. I thought it was a super interesting comment. Oh my god, there is a special person here. Hi Milo. Hi, Milo. I thought it was an interesting comment. And I normally wouldn't take it as someone coming for me because obviously they're just talking about like my dog parenting and stuff. So like for most of the time they're just being, what's the word, constructive. But basically the comment was accusing me of doing a better job with Dolly than what I do with Bonnie. And I just thought it was super ironic because, okay, my foot is 1 minute away. I thought it was super ironic because number one, Bonnie can't handle exercise very well, so I don't take her out that often whenever me and Dolly are going out because we're running and we're doing all this. And the second reason is Bonnie will fight any dog that she comes into contact with. And she has this new thing where she fights anything that has wheels. So she has ran in the past for like buggies that like babies are in, or like wheelchairs, they really scare her, like prams really scare her, shopping carts really scare her, rollerblades really scare her, and she just like runs at it. So she's not great around the public. So whenever I take Bonnie out, like I've shown you in vlogs, it'll kind of be, my fit's here. It'll be during a time where I have like 30 seconds before they come up to the door. I wonder if I have to give them a code or anything. All right, let me finish this train of thought. But I want you to know that I love both my girls equally, and I actually think I'm doing a great job, to give myself credit, by knowing Bonnie's limits and taking her out either in the early hours of the morning or really late at night to make sure that she is safe, she's not intimidated, she doesn't feel she has to fight, and also not overworking her body because, you know, she's a breed that struggle, and I just want to make sure that she is completely okay. And obviously Dolly is good with whatever. Me and Dolly have so much fun, me and Bonnie have so much fun. I love them both. There's no drama. I love them both so much, and I love Milo so much too. I'm gonna go pick up my food now. Okay, time for a little bit of a food haul. Oh, I didn't even get to drink my... Okay. Oh, it's still so hot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cover it, and whenever I'm done my food, put more hot water in it, and then it'll make it hot boiling tea again. Okay, so what I got... Oh, that tea is so good. From Popeyes. I forgot my shirt. Liddy said, eat shit, and he was like, whoa, when he saw my shirt, and I was like, what? Oh, sorry. This is what I got. Let me open the bag. I love that in my last video, I was like, I'm never ordering again. Just for me to order again because the food is actually really good. But I thought that the food portion sizes weren't that big, but I was wrong. Okay, so these are the 3-piece chicken tenders. I'm gonna show you because I do not eat on camera. So we got the chicken tenders. Ooh, 3D. So we got 3 of them. We've got fries right here. Ooh, it's breaking off. Got fries. We got the spicy burger that I love. I got this last time. Remember I thought this was so small and I could barely finish it? This is it. It doesn't look the greatest. It doesn't look that great, but I promise you it's really good. So, I'm going to eat this food. I'm going to enjoy this food. And Popeyes, I am a fan. Oh, I also got something that's really important to the situation. I got a ranch style, and I got a garlic mayo. I'm gonna go enjoy my food. Bye-bye. Okay, hello everyone. It is currently 1:18 in the morning, and I'm sitting in my bedroom. I have the window open, and I'm listening to the waves. Sorry, I don't know if that's really cringy and embarrassing, but I have the window open, and just like hearing the waves, and it just sounds really peaceful outside. And I have my tea, and I have my salt lamp on, and this is like, this to me is like the time of day where I'm like, oh my god, like, no matter how stressful the day was, no matter if it was too intense, whether it was a lazy day or whatever, like, this is the time where I'm just gonna be like, and it's normally whenever I get most in my feels or most whatever, so I'm very excited for tomorrow. I have to wake up at like 8:30 or something like that in the morning and meet my friend, and then we're gonna go to London, and we're gonna go to the zoo, and then we're gonna go to like a little bit of shopping, hopefully. I think that would be amazing. This is my friend Emily, who I met through my friend Rachel, and then me and Emily got really close because Rachel introduced us and knew we would get really along, and then we did, and there's that. So I was thinking, today didn't feel like a Saturday to me, and I don't know if that's a stupid statement. Maybe it is. It didn't feel like a Saturday to me. Normally, like, days feel like something to me. Like, oh, this feels like a Sunday. Or, yeah, this feels like a Tuesday. Or, yeah, this is such a Thursday. And whenever I lived here, you know, for the past couple of years, Thursday was always my favorite day of the week. Actually, it used to be Tuesday, and then it went to Thursday. So Tuesday was the main like clubbing night out me and my friends would do, and then Thursday became the main clubbing night that we would do. And I don't really go out clubbing anymore. So there's no like night of the week where I'm like, oh, this is my clubbing night. If I go out clubbing night, it'll be like, I'll be like on a Wednesday. My friend will message me and be like, do you want to go for a drink? And I'll be like, sure. And then we'll go to like a bar, and then we'll like keep going, and then we'll be like, let's go to the club. Like we don't organize to go weekly anymore. And the reason I'm saying this is because I was thinking about the fact that it is like peak night of the week right now, and I'm sitting in my apartment and I'm doing the most boring thing ever. Like I basically just enjoyed my own company all day, and it's funny because I could never imagine spending a Saturday doing this, because I always felt that if I wasn't meeting up with people on a Saturday, or if I wasn't going to a party on a Saturday, or I wasn't, you know, coming into contact with my friends on a Saturday, that I was like doing the weekend wrong, and then I'm gonna have to wait a whole other week. And I think this is the full conversation of like, you know, waiting for the weekend your entire week, and that's definitely something that I did, and it was something I think a lot of people hold from their school years, and whenever you go into work, and then, you know, just life. Hold on, I have my tea from earlier. Actually, that's not true. I made a new one because it's like a lot later. Sorry, I didn't mean to slurp that. I really don't know why I keep losing my voice. And I keep losing it like intensely, for some reason. And I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know where that losing that voice is coming from. But anyway, yeah, I think I've matured in a way, I guess, that I don't necessarily look now at not doing something as a failed day. And I think I always used to, I don't know, I think I always used to as well go out for the sake of going out, and I knew that I would be getting pictures or videos. I used to live my life a lot, and I think I can still be very guilty of it, living my life for social media. And I think at a time in Brighton, I used to go out like every single weekend and every single week, because I wanted my friends back home to know that like I was, you know, having fun in Brighton, and it's, you know, there's clubs, but at a certain stage it's like, we get it, you know? So I feel like I've matured in a sense that like I'm able to be fine in my own company, but even then I was a little bit guilty today of being like, did I waste the day? And if I didn't have tomorrow, I feel like I would have been like, damn, I wasted my weekend. And you know, I don't have that many weekends left in Brighton, and there I go, I wasted it. So I guess we all have our moments. I do need to tell you something though. I'm trying to get my Nana and Granda to come to Brighton. They've never been. They've been to like Cornwall and stuff, which is like nearby. Well, not actually, it's a couple hours away. My Nana and Granda have wanted to, hold on, my friend's texting me. My Nana and Granda have wanted to come to Brighton for a very long time. Since I moved, they've been asking, and you know, they are of a certain age, and there's a lot of traveling that they would have to do to come out here, and we've always been very aware of that fact, and it's been inconvenient or just not doable or be too much on them. But they haven't really done much over summer, and I brought up to them, would they enjoy like a week or 4 days or 5 days in Brighton, and like it would be my treat. Like I would pay for them to fly out, I would put them in a nice hotel, and like I'd meet up with them during the day, and then they could go back to their hotel. And I basically just, I want to treat them, and if it can work out, hopefully it's going to be next week. It's kind of bad timing because obviously the only weekend we were able to get it really available is like the weekend before I move. But I am working my hardest to try get that organized. And I feel very emotional in a way that like I'm at least trying to organize a trip for my Nana and Granda where like I'm treating them. Like I was always so used to my Nana and Granda treating me, and you know, buying me things or surprising me with things or going on little trips with me, and the fact that like 20 years later I'm able to do that for them, it can bring a tear to this dry, old, cold ass heart. And it almost is because I just love them very much, and to be able to do something nice for them, even for a couple days, I would love to do it. But I don't know if dates are gonna work out. It's just throwing a possibility of something happening. So, oh my god, sorry. We'll see. That's you egging me on to get emotional. Fuck you. There have been so many party boats today. Driving past, not now, obviously, you would have heard Pitbull and Christina Aguilera Feel This Moment blasting. And I love that song, but I feel like I've heard it like 7 times today. With like party boats going back and forth. I don't know if they're like hen parties or they're whatever. They are a hot commodity right now. And speaking of parties, I contacted a few bars today about my 21st, which is the 30th of September, about like booking a function room or whatever. The problem, and if we're speaking just us, I have a problem when it comes to my birthday. So, make sure my friend's not texting me anymore. No, she's not. I have a problem when it comes to my birthday, and you cannot tell anyone this, especially if they're coming. To be able to do something for my birthday, I have a cat hair. To be able to do something for my birthday, I need to book either a bar out or a room in a bar or something, right? And you have to give a certain amount of people. And they're quite strict on it. I've been in contact with a couple. They're quite strict. They say between this and this, but they're giving me about like 5 people to be inaccurate about. The problem that's holding me back from booking anywhere is I don't trust that I'm that big of a... Oh my god, this is not a sob story. Hear me out. This is not sad, this is not whatever. I'll even say it and fucking dance. I don't know if I am that much of a priority to people that they would come, even if they say they would come. See, look, I'm dancing. I'm not saying it in a sad way. Even if they said they would come, I don't know if I am that much of a priority to them. So if I book and spend a lot of money on something and then, like, the numbers don't show up, I've just wasted a lot of money. See? It wasn't sad because I did a little interpretive dance. And I don't mean it in a sad way. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I am that much of a priority that if people say they're going to come, they actually are going to come. But I'm literally, like, basically paying per person here. So if I'm giving an estimate of 15 people, I need at least 13 people to be there. Or if I'm paying for 30 people, I need at least 28 people to be there. And it's like, I'm almost like, do I want to do anything for my birthday? Like, I know I'll show up. I know a core group of like 5 people that will show up, right? Probably 10 people. I know a core group of 10 people that would show up. But the numbers I'm estimating of people who say they will come is like 30. I know there's not 30 people showing up. But then if I underbook, then those people won't get in. Whenever I watch The Real Housewives and they book parties, how is it so simple for them, but it's so hard for a princess like me? By the way, I didn't finish my story from earlier, and it really bothered me when I was editing. I told you about a story of a pink ball that we lost at the beach today, and I didn't finish the story. So if anyone was waiting for it and I didn't finish it, I got you. Here's that story. Sorry for the ugly noises. Like that. Yeah, boy is just trying to get through his sickness. So the story goes, whenever we went to the beach today, me, Bonnie, and Dolly, I threw her pink ball, sorry. And I'm very cautious whenever I go to the beach or a park on nearby dogs, specifically if I have Bonnie with me, because I need to for her safety, because any dog could take Bonnie down, you know what I mean? Like, she thinks she's ballsy, but if it's a bigger dog, they could take her down, no matter how much she thinks not. And whenever I looked around, there was not any dogs in my view of what Dolly could run to. So I was like, perfect. So Bonnie was still in the lead. She was just sitting with me. She likes the beach in the morning. Whenever it's like cool, and she just like sits down, and she actually fell asleep. It was really cute. I'm throwing the ball for Dolly, right? And I throw it down to the water, and she picks it. Throw it down the water, pick it. Throw it down the water, and I throw it, and I hear like running. And it's this really big ass dog, and I don't know what kind of breed it was, but it looked like Dolly on like crack. It was like Dolly but huge. Runs and grabs the ball from her and runs away. And she literally, my heart has never broke as much. She just like stands and looks at me. And if that dog could talk, if Dolly could talk, it would be like, go get it. Like, why are you letting them take it? But the dog had already ran across the beach with Dolly's ball. And she literally, I've never been so... She's such a fucking sweetheart and such a darling, and she's so expressive that, like, anything she does can make me sad. But, like, she just stared at me. And you know what the worst part was? She didn't come back. She literally just lay down there. That I ended up going down with Bonnie. And it's not a problem, so I don't want to make it a bigger thing. But I do have a problem with people that, like, don't look after their animals whenever it comes to, like, an open space. Yes, you're at a beach, and for the most part, dogs are allowed off the leash. But just out of, like, respect, like, for me particularly, I wouldn't allow my dogs to free roam if I knew they were going to, like, bother other people or other dogs or whatever like that. Like, a couple weeks ago or something, I was literally vlogging and, like, a dog came up and was, like, trying to fight Dolly. And it's like, I just think people need to be more aware of, like, their dogs and other people or other dogs' boundaries and stuff, because Dolly could have turned around and started a fight today, because Dolly would have been in the right because she was minding her own business, doing the trail that we had set out. And this other dog came from literally nowhere, I hand to God, nowhere, stole her thing, ran off. She could have started a fight with it. And, you know, she was in my vision, but the dog just immediately came in. And the owners saw that their dog took the ball, because whenever Dolly was looking at me, I immediately looked, and the beach is like, goes up like a hill, so I could see them over there. The dog run. You know what the worst, like, the thing that really fucking bothered me about this? Like, I wouldn't go in like, it's a dog, you know what I mean? The dog can do what it wants to do. The dog runs, and I can see that the owner picks something up, and it was the ball. And the owner throws the dog the ball. That was Dolly's ball. And this sounds so stupid as well, but that ball meant a lot to me because it was one that I bought her in a pet shop in New York. And obviously it was literally like $5 or something like that. But that one meant a lot to me. And it was, I always think of New York whenever I got that, because I remember it was the day before my birthday last year that last year? I think it was last year. Yeah, last year that I bought that ball. And I don't know, it just felt kind of shitty to me. Like, not even, like, they can't control their dog if their dog is going to do something, right? Like, if they didn't know their dog was going to run over, that's fine. But the problem is when their dog, very clearly they know stole the ball, and then they throw it the other side of the beach, and they were, like, pretty far away from me because I didn't know their dog was in my vicinity. And I didn't even get up because they were so far away, and I had Bonnie with me, and they had a dog. Bonnie would have wanted to fight the dog. I couldn't have... But it was just a really shitty thing to do, I'm gonna be honest. It just was, like... I don't know if there was any malicious intent behind it, but they clearly knew that that wasn't their dog's ball, and that their dog fucked off somewhere and got a ball. I just kind of felt mean. And then whenever I, like, sat back on the beach, like, me and Dolly and Bonnie were just kind of sitting, and I was throwing rocks for Dolly, and she was running, like, when I would throw them, but then wouldn't bring them back because everyone looks like a rock. And I just kind of, I kind of felt like it was just really shitty to do on her. And obviously they didn't think about, like, the fact that Dolly loves her tennis balls. But it just kind of felt really fucking weird. So anyway, we were there for a while. I almost took a nap at the beach today. Oh my god, it was a little bit dangerous. I was getting sleepy, so I immediately then walked back with the girls, and we were just chilling. Then I got my coffee and, you know, went about the day. I got my iced matcha, and then I got a double shot espresso on the side. It was crazy. And then I drank a Red Bull later in the day. Woo! I was wired. But yeah, that was what I was going to tell you with the story of the pink ball. It just kind of felt really shitty to me, I'm going to be honest. Anyway. I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'm going to say goodnight to you because it is 1:35 and it's time for bed. So I'm going to see you. Goodbye.